Lions look to the future with possible replacement for DJ Reader in the 2025 NFL Draft. Hello friends, we have another great news. Before we start, leave a like on the video to strengthen our work and help us continue bringing you all the latest updates. This is a humble way to support us. Stay with me until the end and take the opportunity to subscribe, because with your subscription, we will always be able to update you on the next videos. Let's go. The Detroit Lions finished the 2024 regular season in resounding fashion, securing a 31-9 victory over the Minnesota Vikings in Week 18. That triumph cemented the Dan Campbell-led dominance of the season, which won the NFC North title for the second time consecutive year. Additionally, the Lions secured the conference's coveted #1 seed, earning a bye in the first round of the playoffs and home field advantage throughout the postseason. While the Lions roster is star-studded with several dynamic Pro Bowlers, one player who often plays out of the spotlight has played a crucial role in the team's success: defensive tackle DJ Reader. The 30-year-old veteran arrived in Detroit in 2024 on a 2-year contract worth $27 million, showing consistency throughout the regular season, in which he started 15 games. The Reader brought stability to the defensive line, but with his contract ending in 2026 and his age advancing, the Lions have already begun to envision alternatives for his position. With that in mind, Ryan Wilson of CBS Sports highlighted Ohio State defensive tackle Tyleik Williams as a strategic pick for the Lions in the 2025 NFL Draft. According to Wilson, Williams brings together unique characteristics that make him an ideal candidate for assume the role of Reader in the future. Tyleik Williams is an exceptional athlete with impressive lateral movement and the strength to force his way past opposing offensive linemen, Wilson wrote. When defending against the ground game, he uses his ability to break free from blocks and find the ball, supported by extremely strong hands and refined techniques. Williams, who is 6 feet 3 inches and 327 pounds, missed a few games in 2024 due to injuries, but was still a key piece on Ohio State's defense the past 2 seasons. During the 2024 campaign, he accumulated 2.5 sacks and 17 pressures on opposing quarterbacks, in addition to an impressive 89.4 rating on defense against the ground game, according to Pro Football Focus, PFF. These numbers solidify his confidence as a tenacious run defender, with the potential to evolve as a pass rusher. The need to strengthen the Lions' defensive line goes beyond DJ Reader's uncertain future. Levi Onwuzurike, another defensive pillar, will be a free agent this offseason. Alan McNeil, who had recently received a $94 million extension, suffered a serious anterior cruciate ligament injury in Week 15 against the Buffalo Bills, leaving a significant hole in the defense. With so many questions surrounding the defensive tackle position, adding Tyleik Williams would be a strategic move for General Manager Brad Holmes. Williams offers a combination of raw strength and agility, being able to impact both ground defense and quarterback pressure. Additionally, his experience at one of the most competitive universities in the country ensures he is prepared to contribute from the start. Selecting Williams in the 2025 NFL Draft could represent a key step in keeping the Lions' defensive line among the most feared in the league, ensuring the team continues to compete at a high level regardless of future changes. In the Motor City, preparing for the future starts now. The Lions' $14 million defender is expected to leave Detroit for the Bengals. You'll understand everything now before leaving your humble like to help the channel. Let's go. Lions cornerback Carlton Davis's future appears uncertain, and moves around the NFL could significantly change the dynamics of next season. After suffering a fractured jaw in Week 15, Davis is out of action indefinitely, with a 6-week recovery expected. This means he could only return to an optimistic scenario if the Lions advance to the NFC Championship game. However, Davis's absence from the playoffs is not only an immediate headache for the Detroit Lions, but it could also be a harbinger of things to come. Davis's contract is scheduled to expire in 2025, making him a highly coveted free agent. The player's solid performance, combined with the need for experienced leadership on defense, makes him an attractive piece for several NFL franchises. While the Lions certainly show interest in keeping him, the competition promises to be fierce. Among possible interested parties, the Cincinnati Bengals stand out as a strong candidate. Alex Ballentine of Bleacher Report indicated that the Bengals could follow the same path taken by the Lions in signing Davis. He highlighted that last season, Detroit struggled significantly in the defensive secondary, which hurt its overall performance at the time, despite its explosive offense. The solution came with the arrival of Davis, who brought stability and leadership to a young and experienced unit. The Lions have improved their defense considerably this season thanks to the addition of Carlton Davis, and the Bengals could pursue a similar plan to bolster their secondary, Ballentine said. Davis's numbers in Detroit proved his impact. With a completion rate allowed of 55.3% and a passer rating of 77.0, he recorded one of his best seasons of his career. These numbers placed Davis as one of the top defenders available on the market in 2025. Still, Detroit faces a strategic dilemma. On the one hand, there is the possibility of handing over defensive leadership to Ennis Rakestraw Jr., a second-round pick in the 2024 draft. On the other, Rakestraw had a low-key debut in the NFL, which could force the Lions to prioritize renewing Davis. Meanwhile, for the Cincinnati Bengals, signing Davis would be a golden opportunity to correct their defense's deficiencies. The team has struggled in the current season, with its pass defense ranking 21st in the league, which directly contributed to its absence from the playoffs. An experienced cornerback like Davis could provide the consistency to transform the Bengals' defensive unit. However, the player's injury history could be a complicating factor. Davis has never completed a full season in the NFL, with the most games played in a single season being 14 in 2019 and 2020. This uncertainty could affect his market value, but it could also create an opportunity for the Bengals to acquire the player at a more affordable price. Either way, Carlton Davis will be one of the most interesting pieces on the 2025 free agent market. Whether it's strengthening the Lions' defense or starting a new chapter in Cincinnati, his future promises to be one of the central points of movement next offseason. Leave your comment now. I will respond and like it. Your opinion will be very important for us to debate about this update today. Don't forget to subscribe so you can see the next news here on the channel. Activate the bell to be notified. Until next time.